What's going on, everyone? Juicebags here, and welcome back to some Terraria 1.3. Today I'm going to take a look at old Duke Fishron and see if we can't get the job done here. Had quite a few challenges with this guy. In fact, I went as far as to build some houses out here to get some NPC buffs, and had quite the challenge. This guy, oh, he moves quick and he moves fast, and it was a rough start. Using the vampire knives, which worked out great, especially giving me a little bit of heal back, as it was pretty tough to get used to just how aggressive the Duke can be. And, you know, we all know he gets up in there. So here we go, starting it off. You see I laid the asphalt down in my little arena just to help me with some speediness and getting around. I tried using the old strategy that was all over the internet about making one big long thing and running from them. But of course now, if he leaves the ocean biome, he gets superpowers and just whoops some ass. So ended up creating this little asphalt arena, doing my best really to try to stay away from, you know, all the tornadoes as they spawn. Now, of course, my goal here with taking out this meanie was to get myself that Razorblade Typhoon, which I eventually got, but it took lots and lots of tries. And as you see, my strategy here is a little sketchy, so there was lots of fails involved with those tries and ate up a bit of time, but eventually got the job done. Once you get the hang of this boss, it's actually pretty easy, but it's very challenging compared to the other ones. Your first few attempts, that's for darn sure. Had some close calls there with those tornadoes. Luckily, the vampire knives were able to keep me healed through just about anything that came my way here. Real close one there. I was a little concerned with how high I went, because I read now with the updated mechanics to the fight, if you go too high in the air, you'll have issues as well. And I actually did have him despawn on me several times in my attempts. So it was actually kind of strange. When he did despawn, it didn't really seem like I was too high in the air. But had some despawns nonetheless. This particular fight, of course, right as I start the fight, a blood moon begins, so I got pretty darn lucky that I didn't get overrun by any baddies from the blood moon, was able to get the job completed. But I was very nervous the second I saw that message pop up on the screen. Took a little while to do it with the vampire knives. They have that great utility with the heal, but they just don't hit very hard. Especially on a fight like this, where you're, I got a little spray and pray going on as well here. Getting them low there ended up being you know, one of the more fun bosses to farm a little bit, as I did farm him up for a while to get that razor blade. Before I continued on, I must say that Razorblade Typhoon combined with the Spectre armor is pretty ridiculous with that heal, especially for someone like myself who is still learning the game and getting the ins and outs of dodging and avoidance down. Haha, not doing too well against the tornadoes, but whatever. On his last little final throws here, I had him despawn on me so many times, I was a little worried about killing him off screen. And of course you do get a little bit of off-screen action in this fight if you use this strategy. And there we go, nothing left but the baddies from the Blood Moon. Now, I didn't get my Razorblade Typhoon this time around, but I did end up getting it, so I was pretty stoked about that. And that's going to do it for this episode. Thanks for watching. Click that like button. Please subscribe to the channel. And we'll be back soon with some more Terraria 1.3. Not done yet. See ya.